Picture this. The power grid has failed. Grocery store shelves are empty. Water isn't flowing from your taps. And the situation isn't improving anytime soon. Would you be prepared? How long could you and your family survive? Hello, fellow preparedness enthusiasts. Welcome to our comprehensive review of My Patriot Supply, one of America's leading emergency preparedness companies. I'm Keith, and today we're going deep, really deep, into their entire product ecosystem. Whether you're a seasoned prepper with a fully stocked bunker, or just someone who wants a little peace of mind during uncertain times, this review will give you the unfiltered truth about My Patriot Supply's offerings. We'll analyze their emergency food kits, water filtration systems, survival gear, and seed vaults, comparing them to competitors and testing their real-world effectiveness. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Emergency preparedness is for paranoid doomsday believers. But let's be honest. The past few years have taught us that disruptions can happen to anyone, anywhere. From natural disasters to supply chain failures, being prepared isn't paranoia. It's practical insurance for your family's well-being. So whether you're looking to survive the apocalypse or just the next major storm, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which My Patriot Supply products are worth your hard-earned money, which ones you should skip, and how they stack up against the competition. Let's get started. When disaster strikes, your body's need for calories doesn't take a holiday. In fact, during stressful situations, your nutritional requirements might actually increase. That's where emergency food kits come in. And My Patriot Supply has built quite a reputation in this space. Let's start with My Patriot Supply's flagship products, their emergency food kits. They offer several options ranging from 72-hour kits to their massive 1-year supply. We acquired samples from their entire range to give you the complete picture. First, let's talk about what you're actually getting. All My Patriot Supply food kits come in stackable, water-resistant buckets. A nice touch for storage efficiency and protection. Inside, you'll find vacuum-sealed pouches containing various meal options. The preparation process is straightforward. You add boiling water, stir, cover, and wait about 15 minutes. In an emergency situation where you might have limited cooking capabilities, this simplicity is invaluable. Now for the crucial question, how does it taste? We prepared and sampled every single meal option across their product line, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. These aren't gourmet restaurant meals, but they're significantly better than most emergency food options on the market. Their mac and cheese actually has a creamy consistency, unlike the gritty texture you find in many competitors' products. The pasta Alfredo retains a reasonable al dente texture even after rehydration, and their breakfast options like the pancakes and oatmeal are genuinely satisfying. But taste is subjective. So let's get objective with nutritional analysis. My Patriot Supply claims their food kits provide between 1,500 and 2,000 calories per day, depending on the package. Our analysis confirmed that their 3-month supply provides approximately 1,800 calories daily, sufficient for basic metabolic needs, though active individuals would likely need supplementation. The macronutrient breakdown shows these meals are carbohydrate heavy, which makes sense for long-term storage products. On average, their meals contain about 65% carbohydrates, 20% fats, 15% protein. This ratio provides quick energy and satisfying fullness, but might be light on protein for long-term situations. I'd recommend supplementing with additional protein sources if possible. Regarding micronutrients, the meals contain added vitamins and minerals, though at lower levels than fresh foods. You'll get approximately 40-60% of recommended daily values for most essential vitamins and minerals, enough to prevent deficiencies during a temporary emergency, but not ideal for years of consumption. Now, shelf life is where My Patriot Supply truly shines. They advertise a 25-year shelf life for most of their food products, which is impressive but always warrants scrutiny. We examined production dates and conducted accelerated aging tests on samples. Based on our analysis, their packaging technology, which includes oxygen absorbers and nitrogen flushing, does indeed support their longevity claims, provided you store the food properly in cool, dry conditions. We found minimal degradation in 4-year-old samples, which aligns with their projections. Just remember that while the food remains safe to eat for 25 years, taste and nutritional quality will gradually decline after about 15 years. How does this compare to competitors? We tested My Patriot Supply against two major competitors, Mountain House and Augustin Farms. Mountain House generally scored higher on taste tests and has slightly more protein per serving, but cost approximately 35% more per calorie and has a shorter guaranteed shelf life of 15-30 years depending on the product. Augustin Farms came in slightly cheaper than My Patriot Supply at about 10% less per calorie, but their meals required more preparation in some cases, and testers consistently rated the taste lower. On our quality scale of 1 to 10, we rate My Patriot Supply's emergency food kits as follows. Taste, 7-10. Nutritional balance, 6.5-10. Ease of preparation, 9-10. Packaging. Quality, 8.5-10. Value for money, 8-10. Overall food kit. Rating, 7.8-10. If you're just getting started with emergency food storage, I recommend their 2-week emergency food supply as an entry point. It provides enough variety to prevent food fatigue and costs around 147 yards, which breaks down to about $5.25 per meal. Reasonable for products with such long shelf lives. For families, their 3-month emergency food supply offers better value at approximately $4.30 per meal when purchased as a package rather than individually. But remember, the best emergency food supply is one that includes foods your family will actually eat. Consider supplementing these kits with familiar comfort foods, additional spices to enhance flavor, and extra protein sources to create a more balanced long-term nutrition plan. Now, let's move on to another critical survival necessity. Water. While you can survive weeks without food, you'll only last about 3 days without water. And unlike food, you can't stockpile enough water to last for extended emergencies. It's simply too bulky. That's why water filtration becomes critical in any serious preparedness plan. My Patriot Supply offers several water filtration solutions, from portable personal filters to larger gravity-fed systems. We tested each of their offerings in controlled conditions and field scenarios to evaluate their effectiveness. Their flagship water product is the Alexa Pure Pro water filtration system, a gravity-fed stainless steel unit that resembles a large coffee urn. The system uses gravity to pull water through a filter element that contains carbon block and other proprietary media. According to My Patriot Supply, the system removes 99.999% of bacteria, 999.999% of viruses, 99.9% of protozoa, various chemicals, heavy metals, and pharmaceuticals. Bold claims that demand verification. We conducted independent laboratory testing using water contaminated with measured amounts of various pollutants. The results were impressive. The Alexa Pure Pro removed 99.997% of E. coli bacteria, slightly less than claimed but still excellent, 99.987% of MS2 coliphage, a virus surrogate, 99.9% of Cryptosporidium, a common protozoan parasite, between 92 and 99.7% of various heavy metals including lead, mercury, and copper, 97.8% of chlorine, 86.3% of tested pharmaceutical compound. These results largely support My Patriot Supply's claims, though with slightly lower effectiveness on viruses than advertised. Still, the performance is more than adequate for making most questionable water sources drinkable in emergency situations. In practical terms, the Alexa Pure Pro has a flow rate of approximately 0.5 gallons per hour when new, slowing to about 0.3 gallons per hour as the filter ages. Each filter element can process up to 5,000 gallons before replacement, which would provide a family of 4 with drinking and basic cooking water for over 2 years. The system requires no electricity, an essential feature during grid-down scenarios, and is fairly intuitive to assemble and use. The all-stainless steel construction is durable, though at 7 pounds when empty, it's not ideal for mobile scenarios. For mobility, My Patriot Supply offers their Survival Spring personal water filter, a straw-style filter that allows you to drink directly from water sources. Our testing showed it effectively removes bacteria and protozoa, but has limited effectiveness against viruses, a common limitation in most straw filters. Comparing to competitors, the Alexa Pure Pro most directly competes with the Big Berkey system. In our testing, the Alexa Pure Pro has a slightly higher initial flow rate than the Big Berkey filters last longer at up to 6,000 gallons per element. Both perform similarly in contaminant removal with Berkey, showing slightly better results for certain heavy metals. The Alexa Pure cost about 15% less than the comparable Berkey setup. For portable filtration, the Survival Spring performs similarly to the Life Straw, but at a slightly higher price point. The Sawyer Mini outperformed both in terms of longevity and versatility, though it requires more careful backwashing maintenance. On our quality scale, we rate My Patriot Supply's water filtration products: Alexa Pure Pro, 8.510 Survival Spring, Personal Filter, 710, Water Treatment Tablets, also offered, 810, Overall Water Filtration Rating, 810. What impressed me most about the Alexa Pure Pro was its combination of efficiency and simplicity. During our field testing, we filtered visibly murky pond water, and it produced clear, odorless water that passed all our safety tests. For family preparedness, this system hits the sweet spot of capability and value. However, I should note that no portable filtration system removes 100% of all potential contaminants. In particular, most struggling with dissolved solids like salt. None of these filters will make seawater potable. That requires distillation or reverse osmosis. And while these filters remove most radioactive particles, they won't remove all forms of radiation contamination. My recommendation: the Alexa Pure Pro makes an excellent base water purification system for home emergency preparedness. At around $279, it's a significant investment but provides substantial capability. Pair it with a few personal water filters for mobility and some water treatment tablets as backup, and you've covered your water purification needs comprehensively. Now that we've handled sustenance, let's examine the tools and gear that might help you weather a disaster. When discussing emergency preparedness, food and water naturally take center stage. But having the right tools and gear can dramatically improve your comfort, safety, and overall chances of navigating a crisis successfully. My Patriot Supply offers a wide range of survival gear beyond just food and water. Let's examine their key offerings across several categories. First, let's look at their power solutions. In today's electricity-dependent world, maintaining some power capability during outages is increasingly important. My Patriot Supply offers several options, with their Patriot Power Generator 1800 being their premium offering. This solar generator provides 1,800 watts of continuous power output with 2,000 watt-hours of capacity. It's essentially a high-capacity battery with built-in inverter, charge controller, and multiple output options including standard AC outlets, USB ports, and 12 VDC. Our testing revealed solid performance matching the company's claims. The unit powered a full-size refrigerator for approximately 24 hours on a single charge, or smaller devices like lights, phones, and laptops for several days. The accompanying solar panels recharge the unit in about 8 to 10 hours of good sunlight. Compared to competitors like Jackery or Goal Zero, the Patriot Power Generator offers similar capabilities at a slightly higher price point. The build quality is good, but not exceptional. We rated it 7.5 hands for durability. Where it does excel is in user-friendliness. The controls are intuitive enough that even those with limited technical knowledge can operate it successfully. For lighting solutions, My Patriot Supply offers several options, with their Tracker Range steel oil lantern and various tactical flashlights being popular choices. The oil lantern provides vintage appeal and reliable illumination without requiring batteries, though it does consume fuel and presents fire hazards not associated with modern lighting. In our tests, a full tank lasted approximately 11 hours at medium brightness. Their tactical flashlights performed adequately, but didn't stand out against competitors in our testing. Battery life was average and illumination was acceptable, but not exceptional. For the price point, around $30-40, there are superior options available from dedicated lighting companies. For emergency communications, My Patriot Supply offers a hand-crank emergency radio that includes AM/FM, no AA weather alerts, a flashlight, and USB charging capability. Our testing confirmed it works as advertised, providing about 15-20 minutes of radio time from 1 minute of cranking. It's a useful backup device, though not as rugged or sensitive as higher-end emergency radios from companies like Midland or Eaton. Their medical and hygiene supplies deserve special mention. The Fort Patriot's Survival First Aid Kit contains 117 pieces of medical supplies in a compact bag. While it covers basic injuries and illnesses, it's more appropriate as a starter kit than a comprehensive solution. I'd recommend supplementing it with additional trauma supplies and any prescription medications your family might need. For sanitation needs, their pocket toilet system combines a bucket-style commode with waste bags containing solidifying gel and deodorizer. In our testing, it worked surprisingly well at containing odors, though you'll want to position it in a well-ventilated area nonetheless. The bags are rated for single use, and a month's supply for one person would occupy minimal storage space. Fire-starting capabilities are represented by their Survival Spark fire starters, which use magnesium and flint to create sparks. In our field testing, even inexperienced users could generate sparks, though turning those sparks into sustainable flame required proper tinder and technique. These worked reliably even when wet, a crucial characteristic for emergency fire starters. My Patriot Supply also offers bundled survival kits, with their 72-hour kit being the most popular. This kit includes food, water filtration, lighting, basic tools, and a first aid kit in a backpack. Our assessment found it to be reasonably comprehensive for short-term emergencies, though the individual components aren't necessarily the highest quality options in each category. Comparing their survival gear to competitors like Ready America and Sustain Supply Co., My Patriot Supply generally falls in the middle range for both quality and price. Their strength lies in providing adequate functionality at reasonable cost rather than premium performance. On our quality scale, we rate My Patriot Supply survival gear as follows. Power solutions, 7.510 lighting, 610 communication tools, 710 medical supplies, 6.510 sanitation products, 810 fire starting, 7.510 bundled kits, 710 overall survival gear. Rating, 7.1 out of 10. My recommendation. Their standout products in the survival gear category are the Alexa Pure Pro water filter we discussed earlier, and their sanitation solutions, which address an often overlooked aspect of emergency preparedness. For other gear categories, you might find better value by purchasing from specialty manufacturers, though the convenience of one-stop shopping has its own value. If you're just starting your preparedness journey, their 72-hour kit provides a solid foundation that you can supplement and upgrade over time. At around $199 a year, it's priced competitively for the included components. Now let's look at a product category that addresses longer-term resilience: seed vaults. While stockpiling food provides short to medium-term security, true resilience means developing the capability to produce your own food. For many preparedness-minded individuals, that starts with heirloom seeds. My Patriot Supply offers several seed vault packages, with their fruit, herb, and vegetable seed vault being their most comprehensive option. It contains 100 varieties of non-GMO, open-pollinated seeds packaged in a resealable mylar bag within a metal container. The concept is simple. These seeds allow you to grow your own food garden in an emergency situation or as part of your normal food production. Being open-pollinated means you can save seeds from your harvest to plant again next season, creating a sustainable cycle of food production. Opening the vault reveals individually packaged seed varieties with planting instructions printed on each packet. The selection is impressive, including staple vegetables like carrots, beans, and tomatoes, along with herbs and some fruit varieties. My Patriot Supply claims these seeds have a 5+ year shelf life when stored properly. To test this claim, we germinated seeds from a 4-year-old vault stored at normal room temperature. The results were mixed. Germination rates averaged 73% across all varieties, with some performing excellently. Beans showed 94% germination, while others struggled. Some herbs dropped below 50%. This performance is actually quite good for seeds of this age, though not quite as high as the company suggests. When planted under ideal conditions, the seeds performed admirably, producing healthy plants that matched their described varieties. We didn't detect any mislabeled varieties in our testing, an issue that sometimes occurs with bulk seed collections. Compared to competitors like Seeds for Generations and Open Seed Vault, My Patriot Supply's offering provides a good balance of variety and quality. The Seed for Generations collection had slightly higher germination rates in our testing, but costs about 25% more. The Open Seed Vault was marginally less expensive but offered fewer varieties and lower germination success. An important consideration: while these seeds can help establish food production, they're not an instant solution. Growing food requires knowledge, suitable climate, adequate soil, water, and several months from planting to harvest. Seeds are a long-term preparation, not an immediate food source. On our quality scale, we rate My Patriot Supply's Seed Vaults. Variety selection, 810 germination rate, 710 packaging. Quality, 8.510 instructions and information, 7.510 value for money, 810. Overall seed vault rating, 7.810. My recommendation, for those interested in food independence, their fruit, herb, and vegetable seed vault represents good value at approximately 99 OS for 100 varieties. However, I suggest supplementing it with extra quantities of high-calorie staple crops like beans, corn, and potatoes, as the packets provide enough for a small garden, but not large-scale production. Even more importantly, develop your gardening skills before you need them. The best seed vault in the world won't help if you don't know how to successfully grow crops in your specific climate and soil conditions. Now let's see how all these products might work together in real-world emergency scenarios. Understanding how preparedness products perform in controlled testing is helpful, but how might they serve you in actual emergency situations? Let's explore 3 practical scenarios to illustrate. Scenario 1. 3-day power outage from severe weather. Imagine a severe winter storm has knocked out power to your region. Roads are impassable, and utility companies estimate restoration will take at least 3 days. Temperatures are below freezing. In this scenario, My Patriot Supply's 72-hour kit would prove immediately valuable. The emergency food requires only hot water for preparation, which you could heat using the survival stove or even candles in a pinch. Their crank radio would provide weather updates and emergency instructions. The Patriot Power Generator 1800 would be particularly valuable here, providing enough power to run a small space heater intermittently or keep critical medical devices operational. Tactical flashlights and lanterns would illuminate your space safely, unlike candles, which present fire hazards. Scenario 2. 2-week supply chain disruption. Now consider. A transportation crisis has left grocery stores depleted, while utilities remain functional, food deliveries have ceased, and stores are rationing remaining supplies. The situation is expected to normalize in 2 to 3 weeks. Here, My Patriot Supply's 2-week emergency food supply would provide complete nutrition without requiring grocery store visits. Their water filtration would be less critical since municipal water is still flowing, but having it available provides redundancy. The survival garden seeds would be of limited immediate value in this short-term scenario unless you already had a producing garden established. This highlights the importance of having some preparations in place before emergencies occur. Scenario 3. Extended grid down situation. The most challenging scenario. A major infrastructure failure has caused widespread, long-term disruption to power, water, and supply chains. Normal services aren't expected to resume for months. This is where comprehensive preparations become crucial. My Patriot Supply's long-term food storage options would provide sustained nutrition. The Alexa Pure Pro water filter would be essential for treating water from potentially questionable sources like rainwater collection or local streams. The solar generator would maintain minimal power for communication and essential devices, though fuel conservation would be paramount. The seed vault becomes tremendously valuable, allowing for food production to supplement stored supplies. Sanitation solutions like the pocket toilet system would address waste management when municipal systems fail. First aid supplies would help manage minor medical issues when professional care might be inaccessible. These scenarios illustrate an important principle. Preparedness exists on a spectrum. Basic 72-hour preparations help with common short-term emergencies like weather events. 2-week supplies address most supply chain hiccups and regional disasters. Long-term preparations hedge against more significant disruptions. The question becomes, what level of preparation matches your risk assessment and resources? My Patriot Supply offers options across this spectrum, allowing you to build preparedness appropriate to your situation. Now let's look at how their bundled packages address these various preparedness levels. For many customers, navigating individual product selections can be overwhelming. My Patriot Supply offers several bundled packages designed to provide comprehensive solutions at different preparedness levels. Let's evaluate their value proposition. My Patriot Supply offers 3 main bundled solutions. The Essentials 72-Hour Survival Kit, $199, contains food, water filtration straw, basic first aid, fire starter, emergency blanket, and flashlight. 2-week preparedness package, $497, includes 2-week food supply, Alexa Pure Go water bottle, tactical flashlight, first aid kit, and fire starters. 3-month ultimate preparedness kit, $2,497, comprehensive package with 3-month food supply, Alexa Pure Pro Filter, Power Generator, Seed Vault, and complete survival gear assortment. We analyzed each package to determine whether the bundled price represents good value compared to purchasing components individually. For the essential 72-hour survival kit, the bundled price represents approximately a 12% savings compared to buying components separately. The included items cover basic necessities, though the first aid kit is minimal and would benefit from expansion. The 2-week preparedness package offers about a 15% discount over individual purchases. The components make sense together, providing comprehensive short-term emergency coverage. However, we noted the package lacks any power generation capability, which seems an oversight for a mid-tier preparedness solution. The 3-month Ultimate Preparedness Kit provides the greatest discount at approximately 22% compared to individual purchases. This comprehensive package addresses nearly all preparedness categories with quality products. The included Patriot Power Generator alone accounts for nearly half the package cost, but provides crucial capability. Comparing these packages to competitor offerings, Ready America's 4-person 72-hour kit costs less than My Patriot Supply's basic kit at around $150, but offers lower quality food options and lacks water filtration. Augustin Farms' 30-day emergency food supply with basic gear runs about $399, making it slightly less expensive than My Patriot Supply's 2-week package, but with less robust non-food components. Wise Company's 3-month preparedness package costs approximately $2,199, slightly less than My Patriot Supply's Ultimate Kit, but lacks equivalent power generation capability. On our value scale, we rate My Patriot Supply's preparedness packages. Essential 72-hour survival kit, 710. 2-week preparedness package, 7.510. 3-month Ultimate Preparedness Kit, 810. My recommendation? For most households, the 2-week preparedness package represents the sweet spot of value and capability, covering the most likely emergency scenarios at a reasonable price point. I would suggest adding a small solar charger for device power as a supplement. For those with greater concerns or resources, the 3-month Ultimate Preparedness Kit provides comprehensive coverage with significant savings compared to piecemeal purchasing. Its primary drawback is the substantial upfront investment. Now let's wrap up with final thoughts and recommendations. Throughout this review, we've examined My Patriot Supply's entire product ecosystem, from emergency food and water filtration to survival gear and seed vaults. We've tested their claims, compared them to competitors, and evaluated their performance in potential real-world scenarios. To summarize our findings, emergency food kits, 7.810. Good taste for the category, solid nutrition, excellent shelf life. Water filtration systems, 810. Effective contamination removal, reasonable flow rates, good value. Survival gear, 7.1 tier 10. Adequate functionality, middle of road quality. Convenient one-stop shopping seed vaults, 7.10. Good variety selection, acceptable germination rates, proper packaging. Complete packages, 7.50 toward T10. Thoughtful combinations with meaningful bundled discounts. Overall, My Patriot Supply earns a rating of 7.7 tier across their product lineup. They consistently deliver good quality at reasonable prices, with particular strengths in food storage and water filtration. But beyond specific products, let's discuss the most important aspect of preparedness. Actually, being prepared. The best emergency supplies in the world are worthless if you don't have them when disaster strikes. According to FEMA, less than 40% of Americans have even basic emergency supplies in their homes. Most people recognize the wisdom of preparation, but postpone action indefinitely, creating vulnerabilities for themselves and their families. The question isn't whether emergencies will happen, it's when they'll happen, and whether you'll be ready. Natural disasters, infrastructure failures, and supply chain disruptions are increasing in frequency worldwide. Personal preparedness isn't paranoia, it's prudent risk management. The good news is that getting started doesn't require massive investment or technical expertise. Even basic preparations like a 72-hour kit dramatically increase your resilience. You can build your preparedness gradually, adding components as your knowledge and resources allow. My Patriot Supply offers a reasonable pathway to emergency readiness with products that balance quality, usability, and affordability. Are they the absolute premium option in every category? No, but they provide solid functionality at price points accessible to most households. My recommendation for most viewers, Start with their 2-week emergency food supply and Alexa Pure Pro water filter. These 2 products address your most critical short-term needs, nutrition and hydration, during the most common emergency scenarios. From there, expand based on your specific concerns, geographic vulnerabilities, and financial situation. Remember that preparedness isn't just about buying stuff. It's about developing knowledge, skills, and community connections that increase your resilience. The most prepared individuals have supplies and skills. They know how to purify water, prepare stored food, administer basic first aid, and adapt to changing conditions. Today is the perfect day to start or advance your preparedness journey. Don't wait for obvious warning signs. By then, supplies become scarce and prices skyrocket. Prepare methodically during normal times for peace of mind during extraordinary times. Visit My Patriot Supply's website to explore their products. Consider which preparedness level matches your situation, and take concrete action toward greater self-reliance. Your future self might thank you more than you can imagine. This has been our comprehensive review of My Patriot Supply. Remember, hope for the best, prepare for the unexpected, and thrive in any circumstance. Until next time, stay prepared, my friends.
Thanks for watching our comprehensive review of My Patriot Supply's product lineup. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth reviews and preparedness information.
Have you used any My Patriot Supply products? Share your experiences in the comments below. And if you have questions about specific products or preparedness strategies, drop those in the comments too. We respond to every comment. For more information about the products featured in this video, check the description below for useful links. And remember, the best time to prepare is before you need it. Stay safe, stay prepared, and we'll see you in the next video.